If you want to learn something about God, shut your mouth and listen to me for a minute.
Many children healed. We've seen midgets grow. We've seen arms and legs that stop growing because the growth cells had stopped. Manda da basata. I don't make this stuff up.
Behold, the atheist's nightmare.
That's the power of the Holy Ghost!
Why do they teach every other theory in science except creation?
Warlocks are enemies of God.
No one's ever going to convince me that the Word of God is not true.
You know, if you put Jesus Christ first, that he'll look after all your bills.
And so the devil said, okay, it's a deal.
And if you want to tell me how to live my life, it better line up with the Word of God or shut your mouth.
I'm loaded. I'm pregnant with miracles.
What do you believe?
Send us the cash.
Welcome to the Bible Dumb Podcast. This is the podcast where two atheists read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I am your host, Davey Hill.
And I'm Jessie Hill.
And we made it. We are at the final episode of Genesis. Finally. So, hopefully there will be some good surprises and a awesome, amazing ending.
I hope so.
Me too. So, last time, I don't know, a bunch of bullshit happened. Jacob's put a necklace or some bullshit in Benjamin's bag and sent him home, and then they all forgave each other, and Jacob
wasn't it the cup?
All the the cup. Yeah, I guess not a necklace, a cup.
Yeah, where'd you get a necklace?
I don't know. And then they all went to Egypt to go live with Joseph.
Happily ever after.
Happily ever after. Or so we thought.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So let's see what these last three chapters hold. I hope it has a really cool ending with a bunch of cool stuff. Maybe the Pharaoh has finally had enough of Joseph stealing all his corn. I don't know. Let's see. Chapter 48. And it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, Behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim. And one told Jacob, and said, Behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself, and sat upon the bed. And Jacob said unto Joseph, God Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the land of Canaan, and blessed me, and said unto me, Behold, I will make thee fruitful and multiply thee, and I will make of thee a multitude of people, and will give this land to thy seed after thee for an everlasting possession. And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt, before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine, as Reuben and Simeon they shall be mine.
Oh, I'm confused.
He's saying that...
I thought he had a crap ton of kids, right?
Yeah. So Joseph went there and he took his two sons that he had in Egypt that we're just now hearing about.
Oh.
And I guess Jacob is saying, these I'm gonna love these sons are mine just as much as Reuben is mine.
Okay. Because he loves he loves Joseph.
Right, Joseph's the special boy who gets the multicolored coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the good son.
Mm-hmm. And thy issue which thou begettest after them shall be mine, and shall be called after the name of their brethren in their inheritance. And as for me, when I came from Padan, Rachel died by me in the land of Canaan, in the way, when yet there was but a little way to come unto Ephrath. And I buried her there in the way of Ephrath. The same is Bethlehem. And Israel told Joseph's sons, and said,
Who are these?
And Joseph said unto his father, They are my sons, whom God hath given me in this place. And he said,
Bring them, I pray thee, unto me, and I will bless them.
Now the eyes of Israel were dim for age, so that he could not see. And he brought them near unto him, and he kissed them and embraced them. See, this is where Reuben should have done what Jacob did, and like while he's old and blind, just like thrown his sons in there for some kissing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
How do you like it?
Sneaky.
Some like old blind pranks. steal kissings and blessings.
Steal blessings.
And Israel said unto Joseph,
I had not thought to see thy face, and lo, God hath showed me also thy seed.
It's weird to call his kids his seed.
Yeah, I think we're past that.
Yeah.
It's time to stop referring to them as that.
Yeah. And Joseph brought them out from between his knees. And one way.
What?
I guess they're toddlers.
Okay.
And he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left hand, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right hand, and brought them near unto him. And Israel stretched out his right hand, and laid it upon Ephraim's head, who was the younger, and his left hand upon Manasseh's head, guiding his hands wittingly, for Manasseh was the firstborn.
What is the importance of this?
This is more like, it seems like, remember, Jacob was the younger brother, and he stole the blessing. So I guess they're doing the same thing. I'm guessing the right hand gives the best blessing.
I have
And
no...
so they put the younger kid under the right hand. I don't know.
Yes, it feels like there's something there.
Yeah, the younger brothers keep getting the best blessings. And that's that's what it seems like's happening here. Yeah, younger brothers. Younger siblings unite. And he blessed Joseph and said,
God before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the God who fed me all my life long unto this day, the angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth.
And when Joseph saw that his father laid his right hand on the head of Ephraim, it displeased him, and he held up his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head unto Manasseh's head.
Okay.
Yeah,
calm down,
calm down, Joseph. And Joseph said unto his father, Not so, my father. Wait, that's not Joseph. He went into, who was that dude? Who's the wild man? Or Jacob's older brother? Esau.
Esau, yeah.
Went to Esau for a second. Not so, my father, for this is the firstborn. Put thy right hand upon his head. Yeah, see, I was right. Right hands give the best blessings.
Is that why everybody gets upset, or they used to get upset about left-handed people?
Maybe it all comes from this story right here.
Maybe.
And his father refused and said,
I know it, my son, I know it. He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. But truly, his younger brother shall be greater than he.
Okay.
And his seed shall become a multitude of nations.
Okay, let's not talk about the toddler seed.
Yeah. These people, really want to become multitudes.
They're just really obsessed with it.
Yeah. And he blessed them that day, saying,
In thee shall Israel bless,
saying,
God make thee as Ephraim and as Manasseh.
And he set Ephraim before Manasseh. And Israel said unto Joseph,
Behold, I die. Blah.
That's a weird way to do. Did he just die?
No, he goes on.
Oh.
Behold, I die. But God shall be with you, and bring you again unto the land of your fathers. Moreover, I have given to thee one portion above thy brethren.
It's a long deathbed announcement.
Again, he's like, but you're my favorite, so you get the most. I'm going to give you more.
Which I took out of the land of the Amorite with my sword and with my bow.
All right.
Oh, that's where he like stole the sheep, right? Wasn't that the?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Think
No.
Yeah, where he taught.
Yeah, but he didn't
Where he,
steal
like-
shit with his sword and bow from there. He stole stuff with sword and bow from the people that they tricked into circumcising themselves. Maybe that was the
Maybe.
Amorites.
Maybe.
I'm not going back.
I know. I don't care enough to learn.
We're just going to stay Bible dumb on that one. I'm guessing it's there because that's where they went and they killed everybody and they took all their stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. It's a fish. It's Bible dumb canon. Next chapter?
Yeah.
All right. Chapter 49. And Jacob called... Jacob's still alive? I thought he fucking died. He called unto his sons and said,
Gather yourselves together, that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
All right, we get some predictions.
All right.
Some fortune telling.
Predictions.
Gather yourselves together, and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father.
Calm down.
I love how he just has two names that he uses interchangeably. Like, I know we've talked about it before, but now that I think about it, it's kind of cool, like, to just, like,
It's kind
just,
of
like,
weird.
refer to yourself as both constantly. It's kind of cool.
Jacob definitely thinks he's the dad that can like do no wrong. You know, like, I am the great dad. You must worship me.
Yeah,
He's
total boomer.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
Reuben, thou art my firstborn, my might, and the beginning of my strength, the excellency of dignity and the excellency of power, unstable as water. Thou shalt not excel, because thou weanest up to thy father's bed.
What?
Not weanest.
What?
Wintest.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna read that again.
Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed. When then defilest thou it. He went up to my couch.
Oh, remember Reuben had sex with one of his handmaids,
Yeah.
one of his aunties, or stepmothers?
I guess stepmothers.
Okay, Reuben.
Well,
Came to bite you in the butt. You're going to be unstable as water.
It's quite a prediction.
I don't know.
Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations.
Yeah, they're the ones that killed the entire town of people.
Yeah.
O my soul, come not thou into their secret. Unto their assembly mine honor. Be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self-will they digged down a wall. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob, and scatter them in Israel.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess they're just gonna be scattered. Like their descendants.
Sure.
I guess. They're not gonna live together. They're gonna have to live all over. Maybe they're gonna be nomads. Who knows?
Judah, thou art he whom my brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Well, what did Judah do? Judah was the one that, like,
Judah was the
screwed
one.
his daughter-in-law.
he was the one whose idea it was to sell um, colored boy.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Well, let's not call him colored boy.
I meant the colored coat boy.
I know what you meant. Okay, so not only did he sold his brother into slavery, but then he was also the one who like had sex with his daughter-in-law when she put on the veil and he came across her
Oh yes,
after
he was.
his wife died, and then he gave her all his stuff.
Yes.
And then when he found out, like, he tried to burn her alive, and she's like, but I got all your stuff. It was you that impregnated me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was him.
Yes. Judah's not a great guy. Why is he becoming an awesome guy?
Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Let's not rouse Judah up anymore.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, but unto him shall the gathering of the people be.
I guess he's going to be king. The scepter shall not depart from Judah. So Judah's going to be big dog.
Binding his foal unto the vine, and his ass's colt unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. His eyes shall be red with wine, and his teeth white with milk.
Some fucking great fortune telling from Jacob here. Why is he got white teeth?
Wait, what's gonna be
His
colored with wine?
eyes. His
Okay,
eyes.
That's weird.
His eyes will be red with wine, which I figured just meant he was going to be drunk.
Oh, okay.
You know, bloodshot eyes.
Yeah.
But then it said, and his teeth white with milk.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's go on. Judah. I don't know why Judah got such, like, good predictions. He was kind of a shithead.
Kind of all are.
Oh well, the next will probably go quick. He doesn't give a shit about any of these kids.
Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea, and he shall be for a haven of ships, and his border shall be unto Zidon.
This is where they just become elves, like in Tolkien, where it's like, oh, Círdan the shipwright lived in the Grey Havens, and he developed ships. And then this other one went to the forests and made a secret city. That's what's going on here.
Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
Okay.
And he saw that rest was good in the land, that it was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear, and became a servant unto tribute. Dan shall judge his people, as one of the tribes of Israel. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, an adder in the path that biteth the horse heels, so that his rider shall fall backward.
Okay.
What?
I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord.
I don't know why he just
Is that
said
him
that.
just speaking out loud?
I guess so. Why is Dan a snake? I guess he didn't like Dan.
Gad.
Nobody likes Dan.
Yeah, Dan's a dickhead. He's not as bad as Gad, though.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
Yeah, see, these are all just getting like one-line predictions that don't mean anything.
Out of Asher his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties.
This is all just your generic astrology reading.
Exactly, yeah.
It could fit any situation.
He's like,
all
oh
of
shit,
them.
royal dainties.
Yeah.
Jacob was right, I just got some royal dainties.
Yeah. the hell's a royal dainty?
I don't know. The title of this episode? That'll get some clicks.
I picture like a wedding cookie, you know?
Yeah.
Little powdered cookies.
Yeah.
That's what I picture as a royal dainty.
Yeah, that's a good one. I need a royal dainty. What is that, like a Turkish delight?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And also, like, I don't know why, but like royal dainties like seem like just like frilly panties to me. It's like my royal dainties. Oh no, he saw me in my royal dainties.
I think it's funny that I imagine cookies and you imagine.
I guess it shows where our secret desires are truly are.
Naphtali.
I don't even remember there being a Naphtali.
I remember the name vaguely.
I don't even remember the name. I remember Asher and Gad, but whatever.
Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. Joseph is a fruitful bough, even a fruitful bough by a well, whose branches run over the wall.
This is totally just astrology.
That already happened. Yeah, like he's like, oh, he predicted the the drought and the famine, and therefore he's just going to continue to be able to predict those things.
Yeah.
You're telling the past, dude, not the future.
The archers have sorely grieved him, and shot at him, and hated him. But his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel. Even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee, and by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breasts and of the womb.
What a creep.
He is
Also,
a fucking
like,
creepy dude, Jacob.
He is so creepy.
Why? He's been the
He's
worst
awful.
of the whole of Genesis is Jacob. I hate Jacob.
I hate Jacob, yeah. Such a jerk.
Yeah.
Questionable morals.
Oh, he's bad.
Very bad. And like, why is he like just talking about himself there?
I don't know.
He just referred to himself as Jacob and Israel.
Well, he's saying like the God of me, the God of
Yeah,
Jacob, the God of
that's
whoever
weird.
will bless you with breasts
And womb.
and womb.
Oh, my mighty God, I bless upon you the gifts of TNA.
Enjoy, my son.
The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills. They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separate from his brethren. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. In the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil.
Finally, that's a good
That's
prediction.
pretty good.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's going to be a
fucking
hunter.
wolf.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's gonna be like a badass.
I think
Like,
he's going to be a hunter. He's
I
going to
don't
go
think
out and
he's-
get the food, and then he's going to divide it.
Yeah.
Or some
You're
kind of...
probably right. I was thinking he was gonna be more like a warrior. Like,
Maybe.
but
Some kind of warrior, or some kind of guy that goes out and gets stuff, and then provides it to the community.
yeah, I guess so.
All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, and this is it that their father spake unto them, and blessed them.
Every one according to his blessing, he blessed them. And
Bless us, every...
yeah, what is that from? Oh, Dickens. Yeah, Christmas story or Carol. And he charged them, and said unto them,
I am to be gathered unto my people. Bury me with my fathers in the cave that is in the field of Ephron the Hittite.
I bet you people look for this fucking cave.
Oh, for sure.
And people are like, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find the one that's got Abraham and Jacob.
Absolutely.
And Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the cave that is in the field of Machpelah, which is before Mamre in the land of Canaan, which Abraham bought with the field of Ephron in the Hittite for a possession of a burying place.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they buried Abraham and Sarah his wife, and they buried Isaac and Rebekah his wife, and there I buried Leah.
Wait, who's Leah?
Leah was Tender Eyes.
Oh.
Well, he buried Leah there.
That
was like his aunt?
I don't know.
Probably all sleeping together.
I'm confused on who's who now.
Well, we're going to get a whole recap probably, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
The purchase of the field and of the cave that is therein was from the children of Heth. And when Jacob had made an end of commanding his sons, he gathered up his feet into the bed and yielded up the ghost.
So he's dead.
And gathered unto his people. Yep.
Finally!
He gathered up his feet into bed and died.
Oh, so weird.
Get out of here, Jacob. Alright, so those are some cool predictions. I think Benjamin got the best one. He's gonna be the cool wolf.
Yeah.
Everybody else kind of got screwed over, except for Judah, who is like a lion cub or some shit. And he's going to have the scepter and get to rule everybody, it seems like. Everybody else had crappy ones. Even Joseph was crappy. He was the vine.
Yeah, nothing special.
Yeah.
We could have done without it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, I kind of would like to get my fortune told someday. Even though I don't believe in it. We've talked about this before. How, like, I don't believe in astrology. I don't believe in tarot. They're pretty cool.
But it's pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I kind of like somebody to, like, look in a crystal ball for me one day. Tell me some cool shit.
What about palm reading? You down with palm reading?
I mean, I guess. Palm reading's kind of lame, though. Like...
Yeah, crystal ball's pretty cool.
Crystal ball is cool, because then they can be like, oh. Like, there's some pomp to that. There's some theatrics. Palm reading just seems kind of lame. Like, oh, your crease goes all the way to here.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Kind of dumb. Get out of here. Palm readers.
Yeah, I want you to make stuff up and just make me think.
Yeah, I want to be called
Good things are gonna happen.
I want to be like astrology. Just I want to be called like a mighty ram, and just let me come up with the rest.
Just be like, oh, you were born in the year of the rat, under the moon of the dragon. Just like, yes, I'm a rat dragon.
It's badass. Last chapter of Genesis. This is where shit goes down, I bet.
Yeah. Or nothing happens. I bet nothing happens.
It's just going to retell us everything that happened in the
I
last
bet Jacob,
3 chapters.
Jacob has 5 more things to say.
Oh, we'll find out. Chapter 50. 50 chapters in Genesis. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It felt a lot longer.
Felt a lot long. It felt like a long. Like, there's a reason they call these books of the Bible. A bunch of fucking bullshit. Alright. Chapter 50. And Joseph fell upon his father's face, and wept upon him, and kissed him. Daddy! And Joseph commanded his servants, the physicians, to embalm his father, and the physicians embalmed Israel. And 40 days were fulfilled for him, for so are fulfilled the days of those which are embalmed.
What is 40 days? Oh, wait. 40 days, 40 nights?
Yeah,
That's a movie.
That was how long the earth was flooded.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, that was earlier in Genesis. Noah. 40 days and 40 nights it rained.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. That wasn't like a cheesy...
This podcast is not working. We are staying Bible dumb.
Not achieving its goal. Wait, 40 Days and 40 Nights wasn't like a cheesy romantic comedy?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it might have been.
Maybe.
In like early aughts? I think maybe. Probably not. It's probably... I don't know.
Let us know. BibleDumbPodcast@gmail.com. Let us know.
Google it.
No, we're not playing the harp noise just to Google that movie.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Dude, it is a romantic comedy. 2002.
Oh,
I told you early aughts. It looks awful.
Who's in it?
Absolutely awful. Nobody I know.
You got the cover art? Probably stalked it like oh yeah, Josh Hartnett.
Who is that?
He's a squinty-eyed dude who was in like all the teen.
I don't know any of these
He was a
people.
heartthrob.
Interesting. So they got... Was that the... That was how long it flooded?
Yeah.
Huh.
I wonder if that has like if that's like the prequel to like Bruce Almighty or whatever. Like weird Christian comedies.
There's gotta be some weird Christian stuff in there.
Oh, interesting.
We'll have to watch the trailer later.
Yeah, we'll watch the trailer.
Not watching the movie. Not gonna do that.
And 40 days were fulfilled for him, for so are fulfilled the days of those which are embalmed. And the Egyptians mourned for him 70 days. And when the days of his mourning were past, Joseph spake unto the house of Pharaoh, saying, If now I have found grace in your eyes, speak, I pray you, in the ears of Pharaoh, saying, My father made me swear, saying, Lo, I die, in my grave which I have digged for me in the land of Canaan. There shalt thou bury me. Now therefore let me go up, I pray thee, and bury my father, and I will come again. Sometimes, like, their verbs just don't work in this book. Like, they just start, like, using, like, random, like, present tenses that don't make sense. I don't know. That was a confusing last paragraph, but whatever. So he said, Let me go bury my father.
Okay.
And Pharaoh said, Go up and bury thy father according as he made thee swear. And Joseph went up to bury his father. And with him went all the servants of Pharaoh, the elders of his house, and all the elders of the land of Egypt.
Okay.
That's a big procession.
Yeah. All the servants?
All the elders.
Oh, all the elders. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, and all the servants. All the servants of Pharaoh, the elders of his house, and all the elders of the land of Egypt. Okay.
Are there any Israelites yet? Is that a thing yet?
That's Joseph and his brothers.
Yeah.
Those are Israelites because they're from Israel.
Have we been calling them that yet?
No, but I bet we do now.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're all Israel's sons, so all these people are Israelites now.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I think. And all the house of Joseph and his brethren and his father's house, only their little ones and their flocks and their seeds they left in the land of Goshen. What?
Just stop calling the babies seeds.
I mean, that's what they are now. That's what it is. I don't know. Seeds both means your kids, descendants, and then what you spill upon the ground and get smited by God for. And there went up with him both chariots and horsemen, and it was a very great company. And they came to the threshing floor of Atad, which is beyond Jordan. And there they mourned with a great and very sore lamentation. And he made a mourning for his father 7 days. They already mourned for him, like...
And they do like 40 days?
Yeah, well, they embalmed him for 40 days, and then they mourned him for a whole bunch more. Yeah, 3 score. Get over it, dude. And when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of Atad, they said, "This is a grievous mourning to the Egyptians." Wherefore the name of it was called Abel Mizraim, which is beyond Jordan. And his sons did unto him according as he commanded them. For his sons carried him into the land of Canaan, and buried him in the cave of the field of Machpelah, which Abraham bought with the field for a possession of a burying place of Ephron the Hittite before Mamre. And Joseph returned into Egypt, he and his brethren, and all that went up with him to bury his father, after he had buried his father.
What?
He just went back to Egypt, saying he's done.
It's just
whatever.
Stupid writing.
Well, yeah. And when Joseph's brethren saw that their father was dead, they said, "Joseph will peradventure hate us, and will certainly requite us all the evil which we did unto him." And they sent a messenger unto Joseph, saying, "Thy father did command before he died, saying, So shall ye say unto Joseph, Forgive, I pray thee now, the trespass of thy brethren and their sin, for they did unto thee evil. And now we pray thee, forgive the trespass of the servants of the God of thy father." And Joseph wept when they spake unto him. And his brethren also went and fell down before his face. And they said, "Behold, we be thy servants." So they just like straight up lied to him and just said, before he died, Dad said, "You gotta forgive us."
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. And
I don't remember that
like,
part.
"Oh my God,
up.
really?" Okay.
You know, they had a meeting where they were like, "I bet if we tell Joseph."
He already forgave him last time, in the last episode.
That's true, he did. Like several times, didn't he?
I don't know. He like hugged them all and like started crying on.
Before they left, and he snuck the cup into.
Yeah, no, like after that.
No, I think he did it before. He was like, "Yeah, no hard feelings," and then he hid the chalice inside of Ben's.
Yeah.
And then they came back, and I think he forgave him again. And
yeah.
They feel real guilty about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Joseph said unto them, "Fear not, for am I in the place of God? But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass as it is this day, to save much people alive."
Oh my God, Joseph is so annoying.
Yeah, well, that's one of the most annoying things Christians do, is when they say like, "Oh, all this bad shit, God has a reason."
Oh, yeah.
Just like, this good shit happened because of God's will. Yeah. It's just like, it's just the most like annoying, patronizing bullshit ever. I hate it.
Agreed.
"Now therefore fear ye not, I will nourish you and your little ones." And he comforted them, and spake kindly unto them. And Joseph dwelt in Egypt, he and his father's house. And Joseph lived 110 years. And Joseph saw Ephraim's children of the 3rd generation. The children also of Machir, the son of Manasseh, were brought up upon Joseph's knees. And Joseph said unto his brethren, "I die." And God will...
That's it?
No, he says some more.
Oh.
But it's always funny how they just... It's always like, "I die, and then they go on.
Hopefully he doesn't go on as much as Jacob did.
No. And God... Yeah. "And now let me predict what happens to all of your children. I die. And God will surely visit you, and bring you out of this land, unto the land which he sware to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. And Joseph took an oath of the children of Israel, saying,
God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones from hence.
So Joseph died, being 110 years old, and they embalmed him, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt.
Woo!
The end of Genesis.
Yay!
Yay, we did it. So,
woo woo.
All right, so they're all dead.
Nice.
I guess except for Joseph's kids and I guess his brothers maybe. They're still alive.
Let's start with new characters.
New characters next time. New book going into the second book of Moses called
what?
Exodus.
Wait, Genesis was the first book of Moses?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Moses wrote like these first like 4 books, I think.
See, I keep forgetting that like when they say book of Moses, that means he wrote the book, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I keep thinking it's like the story about them.
Well, kind of is. I mean, I think Moses is going to be the main character of Exodus. Spoilers.
Oh.
Spoilers.
No.
Yeah, I mean. So, yeah. Awesome. Done with Genesis. We did it, everybody.
Yay.
Yeah, so that's 1 book down. Only like 60 more to go.
How many stars would you give it?
Oh, I mean, it was pretty sucky.
Yeah.
Like, probably, I mean, it's not 1 star. There was some stuff in here that was pretty funny that I enjoyed reading.
1.5?
I'd give it 2. I'll be generous. I mean, it almost seems like it's written by different authors. Like,
oh yeah.
So the beginning with the creation story and Adam and Eve and all that, like it just seemed like obviously just, I mean
it was quick to serve a purpose.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like they cared about the story at all.
No, and it was obviously just more like, I don't know, I always thought this about like Greek mythology, like it doesn't get good until like the gods show up and start killing everybody. Like the creation myth was just like, I don't know, the sky fucked the earth and then they had then everything came into being. Like Father Sky and Mother Earth had babies and then that's where the gods came from. Yeah. Like it's all just kind of like, I don't know. Here's what happened, whatever. And it's not until like stuff starts happening that you get like
yeah, it didn't feel like the story really started until Abraham came on scene.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. There was like pre-Abraham and then post-Abraham.
Yeah, even the parts that I knew from the Bible, so like, or like popular stories, Tower of Babel, Cain and Abel, Noah's flood, like all that stuff is just like, just like here and gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not till Abraham that we actually start like hearing about like what's going on in the world and a full lifetime of debauchery and weird stuff.
I am surprised at how weird some of the stuff is.
It's pretty weird.
I kind of envisioned it to just be kind of bland and normal, and there's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. But, all right. So Genesis, Exodus, I think is going to step it up. I think Exodus is going to be cooler.
I hope so.
Well, season 1 complete. Next time we'll do Exodus.
Nice.
Stay dumb, everybody.
Stay dumb.